Alright guys, so it's been a minute. I think it's been over a little month that I haven't made any videos, and just because I've been really busy doing big jobs that the videos take too long. So right now I'm gonna make one and I'm gonna kind of point you guys to where the issue is. So this one is a 2010 2011 Raptor, somewhere in there, with a 5.4 in it. And the issue that it's having, the customer complains that whenever he wants to, it will start, and whenever it didn't. So he made a new copy of the key. I'm gonna show you guys. So you see that little blinking red security system locker kind of thing? Whenever that blinks, that means that it's not reading the key. And you have to play with it. It needs to stop blinking in order for you to start the car. So you can sit here an hour and still not gonna do anything. So you have to scan it. I got it on the scanner right now. So you can see right over here, P1260, theft detected vehicle immobilizer. This is instrument cluster. So when you're checking this issue, you're gonna want to go to the instrument cluster setting. Reason being is because that's where you're gonna be able to troubleshoot and see what's going on. Okay, let's see if it will come up here. If not, we gotta go to live data. But see, it's gonna test everything on the dash, all the gauges, all the lights, all of that stuff. And see, now we got this. Theft key used not being read. Okay, so that's what it's coming up. The B1602 and dot 60. Let's see. Okay. So normally when this comes up, it means that it's not reading the key. So yeah, it says at some time since last clear, the passive anti-theft system key used has not been read. So it doesn't read the key. So normally what you will start with is going to be the immobilizer transfuser something. It's basically the antenna that reads the key on the steering. So you got to take the cover off, and it's gonna be right there. Okay, and that's what we're gonna have to change to fix this problem. The problem is not a lot of people have any of this stuff on hand, so we're gonna find out. Let me dig into it. I'm gonna see who has the part and see if we can get it taken apart. Okay, be right back, guys. Alright guys, so on the Raptor we changed the antenna on the initial switch, which is this guy right here. Okay, and it did improve a lot. It actually worked a lot better, but we were still getting that on and off situation every once in a while. So we directed from there. You gotta kind of follow the diagram here for the pins, and if I'm not mistaken, number 1 here, which is a blue and brown, if I'm not mistaken, is supposed to go straight to, it's supposed to have power straight out of the fuse box that it's over there on that corner. It is supposed to be number 36, if I'm not mistaken. It's a 5 amp fuse. Let me see if I can get on that side. So if this guy here, if I'm not mistaken, is this guy here. I can't remember right now, but it's supposed to be number 36, and I think this is like number 40. Let me see where the cover is. So when you look at the cover, 36 is right here. So you start from the bottom, 40, and you count down to you get to 36, and it's supposed to be, if I'm not mistaken, is this 5 amp right here. That one needs to send power to the supposed to send power to the ignition, and from the ignition it goes to the dash, and from the dash it goes, I think, back to the computer over here, something like that. That's gonna like a circle that it has, but it needs to get power on the blue and brown coming out of the antenna, and this thing is supposed to have another antenna in here that it receives the information. So, but number 36 is the one that gives power to the switch. So whenever this thing is happening, it could just be that that fuse is not making good enough connection to send the power to the switch for the antenna to turn on, to kind of send back to the dash, and from the dash back to back here. So just a heads up, try that number 36 first. It needs to have power. If it doesn't have power, then internally there might be an issue with the computer. All right, so like always, share, like, subscribe, help me help you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.